Hey, how's it going? It's Mystic Mia Moksha. This is another spirit message reading. I used the cards from the Twin Flame reading that I just did before this. It doesn't have to be related at all. You don't have to watch that reading to have messages apply to you here. Each of these three piles has a love message and a general message. They're very quick and to the point. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Much love and light. So your general love message from Spirit is, to lean into more of your sweet side right now. Be more adaptable and be more resourceful. Try to track down things that you need for your love life. Try to work with what you got or what you have. And try to kill people with kindness and be a little bit more sweet and understanding towards your romantic interest or other people at this time, and have your heart chakra a little bit more opened. Be a little bit more understanding towards others, and this will bring up things from your romantic past. And don't be surprised, just be aware that this might happen at this time, especially whenever you're watching this reading. That's going to be necessary for your next part of your romantic relationship stage. Okay, the 8 of Swords in Reverse came up for the masculine's thoughts about the feminine, but for in general, you're being freed and what might have felt like restriction before. So this could be something like practicing abstinence, taking a break from dating, or taking a break from having sex, or taking a break from the party life or the dating life, or if you've been very to yourself, putting yourself out there a little bit more. So whatever you've been doing more of, you want to do the other right now. If you're partnered up and you've been kind of homebodies for a long time, maybe you should venture out a little bit. If you've been venturing out a lot, maybe stay in a little bit. And this could be this might be kind of something that might feel like, oh, but I don't want to push the boundaries of my relationships, or I don't want to push the boundaries within myself in my love life right now. But Spirit saying it's going to be so much more freeing. You might think it's going to be like a burden. It might make you anxious or stressful, or things won't line up, or might be having a little bit of trauma from when these things didn't work in the past. But Spirit is saying no, like it'll be more freeing. Just give it a chance, give it a go. Let me see. What else does Spirit have to say in terms of your romantic love life? Three of Pentacles. This is a chance for you to just kind of do things. Like, you don't have to plan with other people. Just do it. Just go for it. Instead of asking someone, like, is it okay if we go out for a restaurant? It's like, hey, I really want to go out to a restaurant tonight. Can we just go? Oh, this is really nice restaurant with this dish I've been meaning to go to. Would you willing to come with me? Like, you making the first move is totally fine. You being upfront with what you want to try or do is a really good move at this point right now for you. There is something you're trying to not necessarily like emotionally run away from. There's something you're trying to like emotionally run away from, but it's coming right back at you. So like if you've been avoiding dating, it's coming right back into your face. If you've been avoiding talking to your partner about something, it's coming right back into your face. So if this isn't something that you've been kind of feeling weird about because of certain situations in the past, or it didn't work out in the past, or you feel kind of apprehensive about how it might restrict your love life or restrict your freedom, it's actually not going to. What is this in regards to more specifically? If you get more specific. topics. Wealth and many potential love interests. So, maybe you felt weird about dating a lot of people in the past, using a dating app, or maybe you have dated too many people and you haven't really just like kind of, been interested in just one person and kept with that person. So that's something Spirit is bringing. That's a kind of a theme in this reading right now in terms of love and wealth, and talking about like, maybe money was a very taboo topic in the past, or wealth in terms of what gives your life wealth, what makes you feel rich and happy. That might be something that was avoided talking about in the past, or maybe something you find that you haven't really talked to your love interest, the people you're dating, or your partner right now. Like you haven't talked to about this to your partner or on dates recently. So that's something you might want to talk about, like what really makes you happy, what really makes your partner happy, what really makes you happy in a relationship, and what you want. Maybe you've changed as a person, and there's something you need to reevaluate in yourself. So these are the things that Spirit is bringing up for you in terms of romance. And now the general message from Spirit at this time for you. General message is meditate. So you don't need to sit and cross-legged and meditate, but this is kind of just like a reach out to the divine. So this is a great, like when you wake up in the morning, maybe wake up like a half hour earlier than you need to before work, or if you have time, give yourself an hour or two in the morning to just kind of like talk to yourself, talk about anything. Just sit by yourself and think about like what's important to me. What do I want to figure out right now? Where do I want to go on vacation next? What kind of job do I want? Am I happy in my job? Do I like this person at work? Or, should I reach out to them and become friends with them? Or should I like avoid this person because they're trying to be friends with me and I don't want to be friends with them? Like, just figure it out. Whatever it is, whatever comes up in your mind. Like, talk to the divine about it. Talk to your higher self about it. Just, they want you to just like connect more. And I say in the morning and also right before bed, because that's when you are more relaxed and more connected. Meditation obviously helps. Going on nature walks would also help. Listening to music that's very calming and peaceful. Giving yourself a second to just sit on the couch and just like think for a second with some candles during the bath, or maybe while you're doing something like creative. Whatever gives you that kind of creative flow or meditation, or feeling like you're connected to your higher self. Give yourself a chance to just like talk or write a notebook or just think about some things you want to think about. That's what all the divine is asking you to do, is just think about things that you might want to think about. Okay, let's see if we can. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's explosion. I'm just going to take this first card. You will hear from me soon. Oh, wow. God has a message for you. Oh, do they? God has a message from you. They want you to connect because something big and divine is about to go down in your life. And so they want you to connect more, so you get kind of on your divine path again. Not like you have been straying that far or anything. It's just like they want you on the straight and narrow now. Like this is like important big thing, like something important or big is coming through right now, or multiple big and important things. Like they just want you to be like more connected than usual, just so like they can guide you through this like big important thing that's coming through for you right now soon. I'm loving you with every heartbeat. They want to remind you that they love you and they're with you every second of every day right now. When you're crying, when you're alone, when you're happy, they're there with you. Your guides, your angels, the divine, your higher self, they're with you. And you are going to be hearing from them soon about something important that's coming through your life. And that's why they need you to just be more on point. A friend that wants more. And it might actually be through a person. There might be a person coming through into your life. By the full moon. that may have a big opportunity for you, but it's something that you're gonna have to, like, you know, push back on and not kind of fully take the opportunity as it is, but like make sure they don't cross your boundaries, make sure you stand up for yourself, and there's something in it for you. And never imagine so much perfection. This person's going to be very obsessed with you. So this might be a job opportunity, or a romantic opportunity, or I don't know, a friend situation. It's just like this person is really, really divinely connected to you, so they're going to be like swooning, you know, they're going to be really, really into you and into your work, or into whatever that this opportunity is for. But like, be aware that that's because the divine is bringing them to you for a reason. Temporary alliance, property, major assets. So this person is probably going to help you in regards to something location-based, or something in regards to something, an important decision in your life. So maybe it's moving, maybe it's acquiring some sort of business or property. Maybe it's has to do with moving some sort of money, some sort of financial opportunity, a large purchase. I mean, a car or a fleet of cars, something like that. I don't know, but something. This person has a great opportunity, and they're going to be attracted to you because this is divinely guided. And so, but there's like some sort of like, you're not meant to take it at the first opportunity. Like there's some sort of pushback, some sort of compromise you need to take. Is that right? Compromise again? No. The situation will prove. Yeah. So I'm getting that, like, they're like, make sure you negotiate with this person, or like kind of figure out a better solution, or better version of the opportunity. Talk it through. You can make it better, for sure. That's your general message. They don't have to be related, but yeah, I hope you'll enjoy that. Much love and light. Hey, pile number 2, we have the Lepidolite here. Your love message from Spirit at this time is... There we go. Contentment. Cute little frog. Alright, so this tree frog is reminding you to kind of hang in there. It kind of reminds me of like those, like, you know, motivational posters from the 90s with the cat holding on and being like, hang in there. And to find acceptance with the things that with the way things are now. And you don't need to keep searching. True happiness is only found within. So finding acceptance and true joy. So Spirit's message here for you in terms of love is that there may be someone already around you that is interested in you. They already have a divine partner and in line with you, or you're already with the person you're meant to be with, or things are going to work out better than you could even hope for. But right now, all you need to do is kind of focus on yourself and your own healing and your own mental health. Like, so something along the lines of like things are already kind of working well for you, and what's happening right now on the surface isn't actually very important. Like, it might seem like devastating or annoying, or it might trigger something like, oh, this is what caused separation or burnout before, or I can't go through the cycle again, that kind of fear coming up. But like Spirit is saying, like, whatever's happening on the surface right now is like not actually what's happening. It's not even important. Everything's going well, swimmingly well. Just tune into that joy inside your body, because you know things are going well. You know things are going well. You just need to work on your own, like, it's not even like severe, but just your own mental health, emotional health. Just kind of check out your spiritual health, maybe tune in to your to your guidance right now. It's just, there's nothing severely bad happening. There's too many things I feel. Okay. So, Fortnite depends on location. So, these two cards came up in regards to a situation that's going to be happening soon, where your connection may be tested, and this test isn't actually for you. This test is actually for them, and it's their work that they need to do in regards to this connection with you. So it might seem like things are going crazy, but it's not. You're already the kind of anchor, the rock for this connection. You already have worked through the stuff that they are working through. It might feel weird that it's coming up again for you, but that's only because you're reviewing to like kind of, because you both are going to go through, like, you each other's mirrors, going through this kind of same issue at the same time. So when these issues come up for you, you might freak out, but it's not you. You've already done this. You already completed and healed this kind of work. It's them. You might review it just to kind of, see what they're going through, possibly help them if you want to, or just kind of be understanding for what they might be going through. But everything's good. You've already done this work. You're the anchor. You're holding this down. It might be kind of annoying, but you're very, at ease, understanding. You're watching them go through it, being, understanding and patient, and, understand that they're actually doing the work and you can see it. So, don't worry. Everything is actually happening. That's happening. It's very good. Very good. You're just this, wise old little tree frog. The Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords is what popped up when what the Divine Feminine couldn't see is the Divine Masculine didn't want to show their cards. They didn't want to show how happy they are that the Divine Feminine has taken the lead with showing them the kind of plans that they should be thinking of, the kind of decisions they should be kind of thinking of to bring to the other person. So you really inspired the person. You really put them on the right path. You're on the same page. Don't forget that. That's not going away. What that prompted is this kind of spiritual work, inner work in regards to relationships for them. You're in the clear, you're healed, you're good. But don't forget that the tough part is done. To get them on the same page as you, that's done. So just take a back seat. Let them do what they need to do. If you want to help, you can help. You can just kind of focus on getting yourself together. Because once they pull through from this kind of inner work, you guys are going to be flying. I'm sorry, yeah. So don't worry. They're going to recognize all of this. And you can't just be the I told you so person, right? That's not the job of the partner. The partner's job is not to treat the other person like a child and reprimand them and say, I told you so. They're going to be understanding. Give them give them your perspective and let them come around to making a choice and decision that works for them. No one's perfect. People make mistakes. They're inevitably going to do something wrong. You're inevitably going to do something wrong in this connection. So the best you can do is be supportive of that person. Let the other person make the decision. Give your 2 cents if you like to. That's all you can do, right? And trust that your partner, the person you trust, is a grown person, will come around and make that decision on their own. Okay. So what is your general advice? What's your general advice from Spirit? Heal. Yeah. So that's so interesting because the lepidolite is a healing crystal. The happiness is there. You just got to kind of do your own thing, do things that make you happy outside of your partner for right now, because once they catch up on this kind of work and you guys are on the same page, it's going to be full steam ahead. Very happy, very fast. So at this point, you just need to kind of focus on yourself. you guys are already on the same page. They just have some inner work to do, and you just need to recover from whatever you've been dealing with this past weeks, months, or year or so. It's like, you're finally there. Now you can just relax. Take your bubble bath. Go for a walk, or, do whatever you need to do. I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. So I feel like you might have been so focused on some bigger aspects, bigger areas in your life, that you may have not had a chance to just like check in with yourself or check in with the divine, I want harmony between us. I'm awakening to what this love really means. I promise you're not alone. So I feel like this is like your higher self talking to you. It's been a while that you've just connected with your higher self for the sake of connecting with your higher self. It might have been like your career focused, or family focused, or money focused, or relationship focused, or friends, social life and health, and focus on everything else. And you might have not just been able to connect with your higher self just for the sake of connecting with your higher self, for the joy and the bliss it brings, for the ideas and inspiration and the visions and the wonder that it brings to just connect with your own higher self, for no other reason than just wanting to, and being grateful that you have a higher self that's always there for you, and that is a higher part of yourself. I'm getting a bout of creativity. It's very interesting. You might have been thinking about doing something like a quiet activity, is what I call it. Like something that allows you to just kind of connect with your higher self, or your flow state, or your creativity more. Projects like paint by numbers, or doing puzzles, or, writing. Something that doesn't require technology usually. Not really particularly active either, not like going for an exercise or going for a drive, but something you just sit quietly and do. I'm getting some sort of like quiet activity. Might be very, very helpful now or in the very near future. You might set aside like a few weeks or a month or something or two, where you just kind of have like a project where it's just kind of like a quiet project to do. And I'm not even talking about like reading a book or anything like that. Just you and your own thoughts and your higher self, right? Because that's going to be your inner work. It's like connecting to your higher self and connecting to, the love you have for yourself and your own divinity. That's going to awaken a lot of things. It's going to show you the next steps. So while your person is doing some inner work in regards to this connection with you, you're going to be doing some inner work in regards to the next steps. And how do you do that? You have to grow from within. You have to grow in your spirit, in your energy, and to allow in more experiences and allow in more, the next thing in life, more in life. I promise you, not know. This is going to be a really, I'm getting a very sweet and somber meeting between you and your higher self. Because it's going to be a reminder that you are not alone. That they are always by your side. So you might be reviewing some things. You might be getting inspired for future goals. You might get some goals and ideas that you've had in the past come together and kind of click for you. So these are the things that are going to be happening in the very near future for you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. they're kind of saying like it's not a time to kind of make hard and fast decisions. It's kind of just a moment to kind of build up your own energy, like put energy and effort into building up your own energy. Because there's this thing happening where like you made a lot of choices, you took a lot of risk, you've had a lot of discipline, you've done a lot of internal work or an external work too. And it's kind of like it's time to put energy back into you instead of like all the other things that you've been doing in the recent past. And this is going to allow you to do even more in the near future in a more healthy and balanced ways. Because right now you might be feeling kind of a little bit like, oh wow, like this year or this month or these weeks have been kind of kicking your butt. But this is like kind of like the changeover where you're going to be now resting, coming to a more balanced place and taking on more, but in a more balanced way. So now you're just going to get back to being balanced. And Spirit saying like, don't worry, it's not going to be like how it was. Just give energy to yourself. And at this go around, at this final healing, you won't have to heal like this deeply again. Okay, so it's like a final healing, and you won't have to heal this deeply again. You won't be put into predicaments and events and situations to grow where you have to heal this deeply again. So just heal this one last time. Connect with your higher self and Spirit's. I'm saying your higher self. What does your higher self have to say? I'm setting boundaries for a healthier future. This is why. This is how. You're going to figure out. You're going to be very strict in your life and very free at the same time. What you will allow in and what you will not. This is the final go around. What is cut from your life is going to be cut from your life. And it will, like, I'm getting like, this cut will allow for better growth. I'm getting the image of like, I don't know, like when you like shave your head, your hair grows back thicker, and it's less like, you might have not done that ever in your past, and you might not ever do it again, but this is the one time you might want to do it to just kind of clear your life. This is like the one last clearing, one last healing. Don't actually go shave your head, but this is kind of the feeling I'm getting for your life. All right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Much love and light. Hey, Pile 3, this is the Cell Site. Looking at your love message, Spirit. Ishvara Brandana. I'm not going to pretend I know what that is. Dedication to the Supreme. Oh, this cute little otter is praying. Okay, for this card, it is finding humility in every act of your day and kind of dedicating your work to the Supreme, and giving up your work and allowing your ego to step aside. So in terms of love, Spirit is saying like, don't get in your way. Don't get in my way. Like, I'll do this for you. You just need to stop getting in your way. Get out of your own way and let the divine come through with a divine plan. So there's a feeling of you might have been very proactive in your love life, and Spirit saying like, step aside and let me do my thing. So in you, I see the depth of my life's true meaning. In the reading that came up when the Divine Feminine was trying to tell the Divine Masculine, like, I've been pushing for this connection so much, I wasn't sure why, But now I see that, like, with you, with this connection, I grow as a person. I learn much more with you by my side. I get to experience much more. I get to experience more happiness, more soul growth, which allows for more energy in your life and more things to happen in your life. It's just having that man or woman in your life kind of exponentially opens up the amount of experiences that you can have, the amount of divinity you can incorporate, and the amount of happiness and bliss you can experience. Wow. So if you've been kind of mad at relationships, mad at an ex, or even dating, and you've been kind of seeing red flags everywhere, or letting like little things get in the way, not red flags, but if you see you're letting a lot of things be excuses for why you shouldn't date someone, or if you're seeing a lot of faults in your partner, and you're not agreeing on anything, and you're not taking opportunities within your relationship, whatever it is, however you're getting in the way of your connection or your dating life, your love life, just step aside. Let the divine do its work now. Let the divine do its work now. Okay, opportunity and peaceful resolution. So this came up when, in regards to an opportunity coming in to your current connection, relationship, or love life. That is going to bring a little bit of a disagreement between you and your person. But the test here is to see if you can get to a peaceful resolution. That is putting faith in this connection. When you both realize that you can trust this person to work it out, to come to a compromise, or to come to a good solution that works for both of you, that helps both of you, that is what gives you faith in this connection. That's what gives them faith in this connection. And having faith in a divine partner is a mirror reflection of having faith in the divine. Having faith that things will work out, and are for a reason. So this is the kind of message that Spirit is bringing through for you at this time. See if there's any specific. Anything else? Three of Cups. This is your opportunity to work with another person. This is all that is. Work with another person and work with the divine. In a divine connection between you and another person romantically, it's not just the two of you. You're also working with the divine, your higher aspects. So the more you work with your higher aspect and your partner, more there's like symbiosis among the three of you. You, this person, and your higher selves, this higher divine being. The more you get used to working in that situation, the more you get used to having faith and believing that you can channel the right solution, you can understand the other person, understand the higher meaning behind whatever's happening between the two of you. The more you get used to it, the more easy it gets, and the more divinely connected you are to the God and to each other. And it's just this is just Spirit's way of being like, don't get in your own way. I'm here too. Work with me. Let's all work together. This is your opportunity. This is Ace of Pentacles, your opportunity. You're getting an opportunity in the physical to do this. Physical opportunity to do this. 28th, few days. So within a few days, the 28th of the month. This is happening very soon. Where you get this opportunity. This is a heads up from Spirit. That this is indeed what is happening, and you'll notice it, you'll recognize it when it does, that this is your opportunity. Work with the divine. They're the third energy in this connection that you both need to be working with. Okay? And the way you do that is seeing the higher purpose, seeing what is the divine will, understanding each other, having faith in the connection and the higher purpose for the connection. Okay, the general message for this group. Don't lose your faith in this situation. So, not just in your love life, but I feel like in another situation in your life, you might be losing a little bit of faith. And the Spirit is saying, like, don't lose faith in this connection, this situation. Maybe it's with a friend. Maybe it's in regards to a home situation. But trust that things will work out. Spirit is saying faith is your big lesson here, the big drive here. Forgiveness within next few weeks. So yeah, something's happening very soon. Like, so usually when you have one lesson come up in one area of life, it usually is sometimes reflected in another area. So your faith in the connection with your partner, or your faith in the divine in regards to your love life, is going to be tested at the same time that your faith in something else is going to be tested. So for example, your home situation, or a friend. Forgiveness on your part will be very important. Both of you, or everyone involved in this situation would not be able to see the faith aspect of this connection unless it's being tested, you know? That's going to be such a strong thing that connects the two of you. The strong thing that connects you and this friend or this home situation. Forgiveness is going to be a very important part. That's a part of you getting out of your own way, because you want to hold on to this grudge. You want to hold on to like all the work that you've done that they didn't put in, and all this suffering at their hand or whatever. If there's a peaceful resolution, that was worth it. You know, it's worth it to forgive and to let go, because now you have the thing that you wanted. You have a peaceful resolution. You have the situation you wanted, even though it might took a long time for you to get there. It might have been more difficult for you than the other person, but or the other party involved, but it's here. Learning to forgive is a very crucial part of this journey, the spiritual journey. Even though we're not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. I miss being intimate with you. So it might be a friend situation, a family situation. It might be something where you're cutting out a friend. Maybe you forgive them, but decide to go a different way. Forgiveness is a huge part of letting someone go, or a home situation, a family situation, maybe a friend close to home, a past friend, a past family situation, current family situation, something along those lines. Whether it's a temporary thing, or you're cutting out a past situation, or temporarily taking a break or taking space from a situation, or someone wants to come back into your life that was a friend, or family situation. Forgiveness is a big part of it. Whether you continue with this relationship with this friend or home situation, or want to continue it in the future at some point, or you're going your separate ways, forgiveness is going to be a big part. Forgiveness of them, forgiving yourself for being so hard on yourself, for not forgiving them earlier, and forgiveness in all ways. So just a general message. I hope you enjoyed it. Much love and light.